Hello students, parents. It's a wonderful day to all of us to enjoy and explore agriculture. I'm Sir Kiko, your teacher for today's lesson on how to prepare materials, tools, and equipment for irrigation work. But before we start, please prepare your pen and paper for your notes and activities. Now I would like you to look at the pictures that will appear on your screen. Which of them are classified as tools, materials, or equipment? Let's check if your answers are correct. Equipment, water pump, engine, sprinkler. Tools, spade, digging bar, hacksaw, pipe wrench, PVC pipe cutter. Materials, PVC pipe, hose, bulb, coupling, T. Let's have some information about irrigation system in our country so that we have knowledge that we can share to our children someday. Irrigation system in the country in early days developed gradually and most were government built. Small to medium size run of the river. From the river, farmers construct dikes to divert water to the field, and they used furrow, canal, and bamboos as a substitute for pipe that directly watered the field. Most of the sources of irrigations are man-made, like small water reservoir and dam, which are called farmer-operated communal system, especially during the time of hacienderos, who own large area of land. On June 22, 1963, the National Irrigation Administration was created by law to facilitate better distribution of water from the different sources. And there comes to construct of different dams in our country. That's why Philippines was known as agricultural center in Asia, and our province, Nueva Ecija, became the rice granary of the country. The two large reservoir type project was built, the Upper Pampanga River Project, the UPRP in Nueva Ecija, Pantabangan Dam as a source, and Magat River Multipurpose Project in Isabela. The utilizations of these agricultural facilities will not be maximized without the effective use of modern irrigation technologies. We can utilize tools, materials, and equipment to facilitate the equal and quality distributions of farm water to the farmers from the different sources. From the definitions of irrigation, the term artificial process means that there are materials, tools, and equipment to use for an irrigation. Let us remember that water will not go on the plant without human interventions, as well as the use of tools, materials, and equipment. So let's proceed in identifying the different materials, tools, and equipment used in setting up of an irrigation system. There are the most common materials used in simple irrigations. First, on is T. It is a T-shaped pipe fitting with two outlets that cut at 90 degrees to the main line. Then, we have a coupling. It is a device for joining two rotating semi-permanently on their ends so as to transmit to one to the other. Another one is the elbow. It is the joint that bend between the top and the bottom. Parts of anything that bend in 45 degrees or 90 degrees angle. The valve is a device for controlling the passage of fluid or air through the pipe. A pipe is a long, round, hollow object usually made of metal or plastic. A fusion is a tool that acts or process of liquefying or rendering plastic by heat. There are the common tools used in assembling an irrigation system. The spade. A spade, a tool with sharp edge, typically rectangular blade, metal blade, and a long handle used for digging or cutting earth, sand, turf, etc. A digging bar. A digging bar is a long straight metal bar for various purposes. PVC pipe cutter is a tool or a machine for cutting pipe. A pipe wrench, a wrench for gripping and turning a cylindrical object, usually with two serrated jaws, so designed as to grip. Measuring tape, a long thin piece of plastic, cloth, or metal that is marked with unit of length, centimeter, and inches. Hacksaw is a fine-tooth saw with a blade under tensions. It is a frame that is used for cutting hard materials. And for the equipment used in operating of irrigation, we have water pump and water pump engine. A water pump is an equipment that used to draw water from the surface. The water pump engine is an equipment or machine that is connected to the water pump. Aside from the common materials that we use in irrigation systems, there are other materials made or constructed by human to help in the flow of water, to facilitate fast movement of water from the source. Another thing that we need to know and understand in different materials needed in the surface irrigations, these are the dikes. You know the functions of dike? Yes, dike is a long wall or embankment built to prevent flooding or a ditch or water source. It protects the possible flow of water in many directions. Another one is canal. What will be the use of canal? Canal is an artificial waterways constructed to allow the passage of water for irrigations. It helps to control the flow of water from the possible loss, especially during summertime that needs the water to the plant on time. The last is furrow. You know furrow is? Is a long, narrow trench made in the ground by flow, especially for irrigation. It is constructed between the row of plants. Let's watch this. Now we know the other irrigation system. What about the sprinkler irrigations? Aside from the elbow, coupling, T, valve, we have other material used to construct sprinkler irrigation systems. So these are mainline and subline, laterals, pump unit, and sprinkler. Okay, let's know the uses of those material. First, we have the mainline and a subline. Are pipes which deliver water from pump to the lateral pipes. Second, lateral deliver water from main line or subline to the sprinklers. The third one is the water pump. Water pump is usually centrifugal pumps which travel water from the source and provide adequate pressure for delivery into the pipes. And the last one is the sprinkler. Sprinkler is a device that spray water on the top of the plants. Let's watch this. Challenge your mind on how far you recall the materials, tools, and equipment. Is only a game. Give the name of the features and identify whether it is a material, a tool, or an equipment. Spade. You're right. Tools is the answer. Bulb. Material is the correct answer. Water pump engine. Very good. Equipment is the answer. T. That's correct. Material is the answer. Measuring tape. You're correct. Material is the answer. In the time of agricultural development, technology is always a part of improvement to uplift the life status of farmers. As an evidence, the constructions of different irrigation canals to the place where farming activity is only once a year. So life there is so difficult, poor to the poor. But this time, our farmer can now plant rice twice or even thrice a year because of the NIA irrigation system. Farmers' family now become contented because they can now buy their wants and needs. Remember, in everything that we do in working in agriculture, we always use tools, materials, and equipment so that it helps us to finish our work in a short period of time. Before we end our lesson, I would like to share with you a simple message. Water is a source of life. It cleanses our body. It quenches our tears. So we need to conserve water. Don't waste it. We should recycle it as much as possible. We also need to remember that 70% of our body composition is water, which is the same as in the plant. For your assignment, prepare a simple form of pre-operational checklist of an irrigation equipment. Now that our discussions come to an end, thank you for watching. We'll see each other next week for more exciting topic that give you more amazing learning, skills, and techniques about agriculture. Again, I'm Sir Kiko, your teacher. Bye!
Agrikultura dito bida ka. Agrikultura ang mundo'y mas masaya. Agrikultura para sa'yo, para sa akin, para sa bayan. Pagsasaka gawang kahanga-hanga, dulot ay pagkain sa bawat pamilya. Halina't sama-sama nating tuklasin, halina't magtanim, lupa ay pagyamanin.